We have 85% of the state is federal. And then, North Dakota was able to develop a tremendous oil industry because it was on private land. If it had been on federal land, they still wouldn't have the oil industry in North Dakota. They currently have 3.7% unemployment. Think about that. They've had 7 straight tax cuts in the state government because they have all this oil generating all this new revenue. So I think if we would have a more rational and a more economic development-oriented Bureau of Land Management, you would have a lot more jobs in Nevada, and that would help a lot with Nevada unemployment.
Well, I would do whatever I can because I think the amount of land we should return is as much as we can. I mean, I think about how Texas was developed. When Texas went into the Union, it was all private land. And yet they had a lot of minerals and a lot of natural resources, and it wasn't a problem at all. Right now, of course, the trend is we're getting more federal lands. They're coming in and they're adding federal lands. I don't like that direction. The federal government now owns land as much as the east of the Mississippi, and I'd like to see that reversed. So anything that could be done, I would be in support of it.
I think the federal government owns and manages way too much land. There's land that has no real value from the standpoint of protecting it environmentally or for any other reason, and we should be getting that money back into the private property hands. And there's no reason where a lot of this land should be held. Obviously, Nevada is the highest percentage of land owned by the federal government of any state in the country, and let the people of Nevada have that land back and put it in the private sector.